Hey, how we doing, everybody? Another beautiful day here in the Cheesy Moon Workshop. Decided to do actually third video for this weekend. I'm doing a trade for this knife with a young man. I've already sent him pictures of it. I'm not really going to do anything to this blade. This is just how I received it. The only thing I did do was put a working edge on it. Well, maybe. Let me do this real quick. I'm trying to be completely honest. Well, you heard that. That was not good. See if this does any better. Well, I'll have to readdress that edge. But, yeah. Hold on a minute. Hold up. Wrong sharp finger. That's why I have not done anything to this knife. This is the one with the cracked handle. This is the one yes, that's the one I'm trading off. So, yes. So I'm really not doing anything to this other than I put a working edge on this. If he wants to refine it further, that'll be up to him. What I'm going to do in this video is clean this sheath before I send it off to him. There is one thing, however, I'm going to address a very, very negative comment that I received that I deleted. And it addressed when I was putting a edge on this old timer. I was rocking back and forth on my diamond stone on my work sharp. And the fellow said I was an idiot. That's not how you sharpen a knife. And then I started out, I very politely sent him a link to a $2,000 knife sharpening system that has the stand and the clamp and the rods and the stoner on the rods, and you saw it back and forth on the knife per their demonstration of how to use it. And he responded, not the same thing. What you did was stupid. You're an idiot. So, I deleted it and blocked him. And, I'll leave it at that. I don't want to turn it into anything it's not. The technique I used, I'm not telling you to do that. I'm not saying it's the right or wrong way. It's just how I did it. And the results were pretty good. I was pretty pleased with the edge I put on these blades that were completely ruined. I think I did a good job, and that's all I care about. Right? So enough about that. Now, another fellow commented on the video I posted about cleaning up this knife sheath. And it was all positive. He just mentioned that he would like to see a video using the old petroleum jelly in the process. And although cleaning up a leather sheath has already been covered by countless people on here, including the knife doctor, he has easily a dozen or more videos where he shows his process of using saddle soap and various different waxes that he uses. But we're just going to go ahead and do it because it's just part of the process. Got some water on there. I'll get my old rag here. And we'll whip this water into a lather. Hopefully I'm in frame. Allergies have got my throat a little scratchy. So you have to bear with me, folks. I just whip up a little lather on the cloth there. And just go to scrubbing. And as you can see, it was kind of dirty. And this stuff does what it, when it's soaked, it's made to help clean off old skin oils and dust and things that have collected on the sheath over the years. And saddle soap does a fantastic job. This is the brand they sell at Walmart. In case anybody knows or wants to know where to pick it up, just go to Walmart. You can order it on Amazon. And this sheath was pretty dirty. You do have to let it, you're not getting it really wet because there's not that much water involved, but you still have to let it dry after you clean it before you put anything else on. So this might end up being a two-part video. And yes, I scrubbed the back sides of the rough side, I guess you call it. I like to scrub those too because they have dirt and crud in them as well. But you just get in here and you scrub the leather down. And this gets all the old surface rust and stuff off, or rust, geez, surface dirt. Gets all that off and out of the way before you start putting any kind of coatings or protectings on them. And then I just go back over with the dry side and sort of buff off any excess moisture that's on there. And now it's clean. You know, there are some darker spots, but I think that's just inherent to the leather and actual stains that have occurred over the years. At this point, this leather is very pliable, soft, still very, very good shape, very flexible. So the Vaseline rehydration is really not needed, but I will demonstrate. It is just good old petroleum jelly, and there's just enough on there, you know, to coat the tip of my finger. And I use it very sparingly. See a little stripe down each side. I'll run a stripe down the back, hit the edges a little bit, and then just work that in and spread it out. You're not glopping it on there to where it's caked up and all greasy feeling. You wanted this to basically disappear and not even know it's there when you're done. Just spread it out nice and even. Hit the edges. And just sort of rub it in. And it does. I mean, it gives it a nice luster, if that's the correct word. Kind of a sheen or a shine. And work it down into all the little edges. And it just makes it feel so much softer. And that's it. You're not like caking this stuff on, and it's not real thick. You don't want it to be greasy. I mean, it's not greasy at all. If it's really greasy when you're done, you got way too much on, you need to wipe it off. And then once you let that soak in for a few hours, hit it with some sort of wax. If you're truly going to be going out in the woods, it's a camping or you're hunting, you're going to use this. Skinner has a Skinner. I would recommend something like this by our buddy over there at Rubidoux Creek. I haven't got his new wax yet with the tallow in it. The tallow is going to do much like the Vaseline does. It helps hydrate. This is the more like the blade wax. It's a pretty solid wax. This can will last me forever. But that's for putting on the blades and your leather. And again, it's just a super light coat. It just helps to repel the water and makes it easier to wipe the dust off. And then, of course, everybody knows I'm a huge fan of mink oil. We used to shine our boots with it, waterproofer, but not really shine, but it's more for waterproofing. I grew up in Ohio. We dealt with snow and mud when we're out hunting. Mink oil. But that's the treatment for the petroleum petroleum jelly. Just put it on, and once you got it nice and clean, rub in. Again, not a whole bunch, just enough to make it soft and smooth. And that'll do the trick. And once again, I gotta make sure I'm putting the right knife back in the sheath. I don't want to shortchange the young man. And this is it, the non-broken blade. But there you go, guys. That's my video for today. I blocked the fellow with the negative comments from being able to access or make comments or whatever. But if he happens to watch the video on someone else's phone or whatever, dude, relax. It's just my way of doing something. I'm not saying it's the way, but it works for me. If it don't work for you, so be it. With that being said, please remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and above all, have a beautiful day.